Hello, everyone, and welcome to this quick peek into the ROM Analytics dashboard. As you can see here, we're analyzing last quarter. And one of the great things about this dashboard is you can look at an entire quarter's worth of data. You can look at an entire year's worth of data. You can set a custom range. You can look at a month or just a week. It's totally up to you. But there really is no better way to analyze your data quickly and get a snapshot of what's happening in your business. So right now you can see we're actually looking at 596 jobs. We have an average margin of almost 23%, and we have almost $100 million in volume. Here, if I flip these sliders back and forth, I can look at jobs, or I can look at quote groups, which is analogous to equipment that's being quoted inside of ROM. Here we have a static yardstick for reviewing margin on jobs, but I can also flip this to dynamic, and that will use a completely different strategy for analyzing those margins and then actually color coding them for you to make it easy to spot outliers. And then over here, you can see items that have been quoted and then items that have been won and ordered over here on AccuTrack items versus AccuQuoted items. You can see right now we're looking at jobs by status. We have the ability to look at status, who is assigned to jobs, the divisions for those jobs, and the bidders. We'll go to these in just a second, but if we look down here, you can see here are those 596 jobs that are categorized. So I've got some in budget. I actually have 116 jobs that are open. This quarter, I won 55 jobs for a value of almost $3 million and a margin of $22.96, and my profit $643,902.27. I think that's amazing that you can get to that kind of data that quickly. You can see here in quoting and estimating, I've got 350 jobs that are in quoting and estimating, what the value, the margin, and the profit is on all those jobs. Jobs that are canceled, jobs that are on hold. You might be wondering where these statuses come from. We define them with you when we implement ROM for your company. All of this data, these 596 jobs, is also categorized down here into all the different statuses. And once again, these would all be customized to you. But if I wanted to see where most of the profit is, for example, most of the profit is going to be here in quoting and estimating, about almost $18 million in profit. I've got 73 million in my base subtotal. This is my volume. This is the price the customer is going to see. And I've got almost a little over 9 million in options, for example. So it's interesting to be able to see this kind of detail and this volume of data. On assigned, you can see here would be everybody working in your company that's been assigned to a job and how many jobs they have that are working on. And then if you mouse over these, we'll tell you the number of jobs, the volume, the margin, and the profit. And then all of that information is also down here. We can also jump to divisions. So you can see here, these are just test divisions, but it gives you the ability to look at your jobs by division. So if you have an equipment division, maybe a controls division, something like that, this is how you can really start to look at the volume of data by division. And last but not least, this is by bidder. So these 600 jobs are organized by bidder right here. So you can see that these bidders have 2 jobs that we've quoted this quarter, all the way down to this bidder right here has 53 jobs we've used this bidder on in this particular quarter. If I want to scroll down here and see total number of jobs, I can just click here. Here's that bidder 4. If I want to see, let's say I want to see all the jobs that I've quoted with bidder 4. Here, I can just click on that and it shows me all of those jobs right here. So now I can go through and review those jobs, looking for patterns in how things are going with this particular bidder. And as you can see, as I move my mouse over, it goes from job to job. So let's say I want to look at this job right here. This job is purple because it has a very high margin, 30%. If I click on that, it actually takes me to that job and I can see the equipment that's actually being quoted on this job. So the ability to analyze your business and get a handle on it from a dashboard perspective and then be able to drill down into the data you need to see is absolutely fantastic with this tool. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions. I'd love to show this to you and talk some more about it. My email address is larry@reportermanagement.com. And thanks very much.